And Aldridge out, this San Antonio bench come in and play good basketball for him.
And Rip, there's a lot of uncertainty now in that Eastern Conference. And
just keep a lookout on him tonight because I think he'll have a great game tonight.
And early on, the defense there by the Spurs extending the pressure and then turning it.
And he can make plays, so it's a great pickup for the Spurs.
But he can't guard Millsap.
Yeah,
that'd be a
turnover.
And GA, I think that has to do with his personality because, you know, he's a very likable guy.
I mean, a lot of team players have problems with it because they just have a heck of a time. Nice drive, I'm sure they're taking it
to a team that says, all right, you know what, we're going to run 4 guys to the offensive glass. But great pass, great finish by.
Yeah, I didn't know Dedmon had that in him. That was a nice little drive and a little kick in as Dwight goes in his comfort zone, which is down low rung that much, and it takes probably a little bit to get going.
I think that argument there is Patty Mills with the deflection, but the Hawks able to maintain possession is
Atlanta in the break.
Good job there by Kawhi defensively to force the turnover.
Not to be able to finish those breakout opportunities.
Nice contest.
He's a lot more wide open when he's out there making 3-point shots.
Nice find down low to Millsap into the corner for Bazemore. And that's a great.
I mean, you know, it just must feel good to see one go in because, you know, as Kawhi lines up a 3 and speaking of improved Atlanta, they need Bazemore. They need their shooters to make shots. That's one thing that hurt them this year so far. Nice ball movement right there.
That really share the ball, pass the ball around. Oh, Hargasson hits for 3.
The Spurs have gotten back into it with points off turnovers, 9-2 in the ability to knock down that 3. And here's another. Let's go over to Dennis Scott. DZ, what do you got?
Well, hanging out over here by the Hawks bench. They've been talking about
with the guys coming into the league a little younger, where that it clicks, where they finally kind of figure it out and become
doing what you can't do. You do a lot more of what you can do. It's not that difficult. He's figured it out.
And at times,
so for the Spurs into the game, they run that little flex cut.
Better for you, get a better roll.
Well, there's a couple Celtics that are in the Hall of Fame with that roll. As Burton's about it, but I think long-term to his benefit. And
so we're doing well. All right, appreciate you spending time with players only.
Thank you, appreciate that.
All right, guys, David Robinson.
Thanks, Steve.
Ball in his spots, and they're going to allow him to work. Especially when you got a guy like Manu Ginobili who's out there that's going to make the right play.
Mismatch down low, Ilyasova against Patty Mills. Good offense, but they're going to, I guess we'd have to call this a defensive struggle.
There's no question about it. And the Hawks have...
He definitely spreads the floor for this Hawks team because they need something going. And it seems like San Antonio Spurs guys are hesitant about making passes, especially finishing at the basketball. He does a great job of finishing at the basketball.
Well, that's the luxury the Spurs have. They've got a lot of guys been in this system for a long time. The Green comes off the pick and roll and get a basket there for the Hawks.
See? And yeah, sometimes you see the ball go.
Perimeter pass leads to the turnover. Elbow pick and roll into that baseline. And that's some good quick hitting action there.
And get a basket. Who are we going to give the ball to get us to the free throw line? To either get 2 free throws or get something in the paint.
And that's one of the things that Coach Budenholzer talked about. He's a young man with tremendous confidence. And speaking of Ginobili in transition.
And Kawhi, he's a basketball player.
And Kevin, you know what? That was the same exact play you showed. He read the wrong one. I should say Ginobili made the right read and able to get the finish as Bazemore with the hard attack.
The ball, and he wasn't on Gasol, and that's what I'm saying. When Dwight plays against those 3-point shooters.
4s and 5s are extended way out to 3-point land. Bigs don't want to be out there.
Oh, that's a tough one. Ilyasova thought he had a
system, man. People don't understand, man. When you're playing in a system like this for so many years, great finish.
Oh, nice finish there. And
They're having trouble scoring every time down the floor.
Wow. Short on that David Lee. Wait for this one. You do have to have an high basketball IQ because of the ball movement, and you have to have that ability to play without it for the Spurs. And you know what? This is the strategy. You can see it.
He's been in attack mode, especially the last 5 minutes.
And he's able to get there. It's funny that's by 11.
It's kind of like what we talked about earlier, Kevin. When your best player is happy for his teammates and happy for
Nice out of bounds.
Nice inbound
by Green
there on that
Good
curl
cut
line. Unable to convert on that triple.
I think he was surprised no one came out to contest him, so he hesitated and double clutched it and missed it as you see Schroeder getting in the.
And I gotta say, you can't argue with LeBron James. You gotta play against big time matchups, and he's not afraid to guard them too. A lot of times in our league, guys don't want to guard the better against that could defend the same way that Kawhi could defend.
Oh, wow. How about that?
Never called that. Tim would always get away with holding the guy down, holding his left hip down, and extending the right side up with the ball movement.
That's not fair. That's low position there. Great job of recognition.
Yes.
And that
because there's only nobody in the paint but him. Right there, he's open again. I think they got to give it to him quick. Great block.
How about Gasol?
Seconds. So he tried to quick shoot him there, and Paul Gasol got up and got
free throw line to shoot them free throws.
He's 1 for 8 from the line right now, Rip. So how comfortable is he? Oh, nice ball movement. Nice pass by
Low up to Schroeder. Millsap with the drive and able to get that one.
Get it done. Play with each other. Find your teammate.
And also get it.
And putting the onus on a referee. And that's what they weren't doing early in the game.
I was going to say, and that right there is probably the first flat-out fast break opportunity.
The Houston Rockets, whenever you get a rebound, the big guys aren't looking to score it back up. They're looking for the small guys out there.
What? Danny Green, boy, that was a huge
big shot
there. 4-point lead up. Nice find out by Hardaway Jr. and Cephalosha has given him a nice.
It takes so much pressure off your half-court offense when you do that.
Schroeder with the mismatch. Gets to the rim, but
if you're a big guy, you want to be big. If you're a small guy, it's cool to be small.
Good ball movement there in the quarter.
And back-to-back three-point shots.
And Schroeder able to get around the corner.
Good defense.
Great roll. Wow, that is a momentum.
Sometimes the play stops when the ball gets in his hand, especially in crucial moments, but you expect that from your best player on your team.
Right, and there's an example of Millsap sensing that they have a chance here to maybe steal one and break that streak, and Millsap there with him, which takes some of the pressure off of Calderon, who's not going to create the same type of opportunities that you got from Schroeder as they turn the corner. Hardaway with the three.
There we go.
Well, I was going to say, guys,
research is everything. So for them,
exactly,
they do the same thing.
They're 1 for 8.
That's called a streak.
Yes. Oh my goodness, you kidding me?
What a pass and finish there.
Spot now, you got nothing to pad that.
Ripping out partial.
Absolutely. I know he don't watch a lot of film.
We got a 4-point game here.
Good back door.
Nice back door.
Nice play. And you're so skilled at that DHO. Puts a lot of pressure on that defense.
And what set it up too was Hardaway making the three-point shot.
The Hogs. Schroeder. The quickness there, but how about Kawhi Leonard?
Great block for his team.
Mills with the penetration and a great read there. So y'all were cheating.
Really?
Oh, my goodness.
How much money did you take?
Oh, how about that breakout? Bazemore
with
the
pass.
finish.
Yeah, great.
We were in school, but we're not here to get anybody in trouble.
Not today, Greg. Not today, Greg.
Mills with that triple there to increase this lead to 8. I thought that was a goal kick. Good call. Credit to Hawks. Until even though you got Lee and Gasol out there right now, they're still running the same stuff as Patty Mills. Or visit the NBA app. Hardaway comes off and knocks down that to you and lay into you to avoid taking most of the contact.
Good defense.
Good job to the season, particularly in that Western Conference. Bazemore can't get the finish there. They're going to call go to.
This might be our year.
Yes,
we might be able to get through. Do you really want to play Westbrook? A nice 3 there by Prince. Do you really want to play
the most valuable player for the San Antonio Spurs? So
clearly,
heck of a win, depleted roster, but